How did you choose those songs for passion?
It was very easy for me to
excuse me, I have to say passion.
Passion. It was very easy because, in fact, I sang this repertoire before.
Oh, that much I know, right?
Yeah, you know that.
In your the days.
Yeah, sure. And you know when
with the huge body of Latin American music, how did you choose those songs? Of course, I wanted more Puerto Rican on there. Not so much Mexican,
I know.
more Puerto Rican.
But you remember in Mariano, I put a very beautiful Puerto Rican song.
Oh, I know.
From,
I sent it to my family right away.
Yeah,
it's so beautiful.
It's a beautiful song.
I loved it.
It's very easy because the repertoire is so huge, you know.
Yes.
You can do 10 CDs. And but in fact, I tried to do something different in the style, you know, because songs from Puerto Rico, songs from Cuba or Venezuela or Buenos Aires are very different in the style and everything.
Sure.
And it was very important for me to do this different styles. For example, tango is not the same like ranchera or bolero or something like that. And it came very, very naturally to me, you know.
Organically flowed.
Yeah, it was that.
It just organically flowed into his brain.
You know, it's the same when you remember, you know, I had this fiancée when I was 16, when I had, it was the same for me, you know. I had just to remember what kind of song I sang when I was a teenager, you know. And everything came very naturally. Just one song was
your daughter gave you the idea.
My daughter, yeah.
I know that.
The idea.
Because I thought that reference was really funny because it was from the movie Frida. It was Almodóvar.
No, Frida is not Almodóvar.
No, Almodóvar used it as well.
Yeah.
So that part of the popular culture, to me, it's like, oh, that's what they're referencing? I've known that song since I was 3 years old, you know?
Yeah, I know.
So it's hard when you hear somebody say, oh yeah, we got it from Frida. And like, wait a minute, it's been around for 50 years, that song.
I understand you, but we need to speak to large people, we need to use that. You know, a lot of people think La Banera de Carmen is something from publicity, you know. You know, it's like this, but you can't explain everything to people. Sure, when I sang Piensa en mí, a lot of people thought it's the Talon Aiguille, you know, the movie from Almodóvar.
Yes.
You know, like it was not that. It's Agustin Lara, and he composed that for him, and after that, a lot of people, Pedro Vargas sang that, and a lot of many singers. But the large...
Siegfried, please stage left. Siegfried, please stage left.
Oof.
Voilà.
Siegfried just fell down.
But it's not important. The most important is to speak about something, you know.
And bring a new generation.
And bring a new generation and to bring something new. This is the particularity of music. Music is something alive. It doesn't matter the time or who made that. All the time is something new.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
The thing, some people call it sex. Freud called it id. You know, that thing inside of us that is drawn to music and picks up on music when it's fabulous. Even people who don't know any music, who can't play an instrument, they respond to it. It's another language all by itself.
Yes, it's vibration. It's vibration, and it's impossible to explain that. And I think this vibration, you can find this vibration in the universe. It's the same. In the universe we have a vibration. And maybe this vibration makes us alive. It's something inexplicable, no? Inexplainable. But I don't like to explain the sensation. I think you must keep
I know,
that.
But think of all those kids who have to study music theory. You know, it's like they have to study it.
Speak about energy, about vibration, about electricity.
In my world, it's about color and texture.
How you can explain the electricity? Doesn't matter the technique thing. The important is we have life with that.
Precisely.
You know, we can do a lot of things with this energy, and it's something natural, in fact. You know, and it is the same in the music. It's something from the nature, from God, from I don't know what, but it's something. It's vibration, and it doesn't import if we have to explain that. It's no. I think it's better to keep like this.
It's a language, like anything else.
Sure.
You know, and because, as I said, music theory and different classes that have been taught. In the 1920s, there was a woman named Suzanne Langer who taught psychology of dance as a language, and that applies to costume, it applies to music, it applies to everything. People don't get that side of things because, of course, they're just listening to you sing, but there's all this subliminal stuff happening, you know, the vibrations.
Yeah, but you have
the Rat Pack vibration.
And you know, it's something also very, very strange in the music, because why you can move somebody and not another one, you can touch the...
Exactly. Why do some people get it and some others don't?
When you read the critics, you said, why this person said that and the other one another thing? Because it's something magical again. It's something... you must receive that also. It depends in which condition you are in that night. You receive in another way.
Right. Well, we have to talk to Timothy Leary about that stuff, you know. But basically, it has to do with how open you are and how receptive you are to things. I think.
And you must be prepared also mentally and with your nerves and everything. Is not all the time the fault of the singer or the musician.
I would
Sometimes
never say that.
Also when you are in the audience, you must be prepared with yourself, you know, to accept and to receive the sensation. It's not easy, huh?
No, nothing is. Nothing is. You have it a little harder than most, I think.
Yeah.
You guys, opera singers, it's like, oh, what do I want to be when I grow up? I think I'll be an opera singer. So what would you say?